Do you think the NDC leadership na Johnson Asidun Katia Mone Yami Mukahono are they ready so Mbaja Kumyan Ama John Mahama? Do you think that Asidun Katia Mosamejan Fuman the entire NDC for the John Mahama 99% and I already say Yebema John Mahama be the next president of the land? And then the data eba be chiro nima bibiri. But when we are, some of the things will shock you. Young person you see last general election no NDC accepted defeat no young person be
we are unable to accept the outcome of the election as declared by the Electoral Commission chairperson, Mrs. Jean Mensah. These results are flawed and discredited. When it comes to the parliamentary election, the NDC won a working majority of 140 seats.
Ajatum. Enti accepted the results of the election. Do you think this statement na John Mahama and on time made the same thing come 7th December and I say 8th December 2024? These are the key questions baby bisa. Meaning Adam Felix also hear me free touch man. Assembly election no. This is assembly election. Meaning I equal saying ho. Samson and Nana Boatin so away from United States of America. Nana medawase. Na ene babe ajuma kesi pa ajuma babe no. I was say NDC ni biya nyamre na uti. We Ghana ni now person John Mahama the be president a pa cho juma di ebedi agisa osu bi weni. Now fi weni. Na u join the trainer ye de babe boy juma no. Because we a Ghana rescue mission and a Ghana's rescue mission and a babaye. Me patcho on my screen no. Me de walk back 1992. NDC candidate then, His Excellency J.J. Rawlings, Yankupon Fane Krensi. But J.J. Rawlings, any MPP candidate, then time I didn't call file na friend Albert Adu Boahe. A professor. But Rawlings a floor no down that time no Ghana's former president Dr. Hillel Imam Sambe joining the race no but Hillel Imam entimi anko anyone do we are enya de Hillel Imam etimi a ben about on home bia enti what happened enti Hillel Imam entimi anko about on andru bia. So what they did, they say, the 4 years after, which is 1996, NPP for Ansayam fa Adubahe, Professor Adubahe, Ankubium, but rather no, or more day, you were J.A. Kufuor, and a Kufesi Rawlings. And also no, Rawlings signed the Kufuor then ebo form. Rawlings the Kufuor ebo form. Now, me the data about say the partner. These two political parties, is something we all need to take extra care of. Because we NDC now that's so easy for NDC to win, easy for NDC to win. When we are back on next election, you'll be shocked. If I chop in the data in the Baby Juma, maybe a phone lines not home. Now also with me join it, then we all do the discussions together. Inti matume boase the data now. At to screen so if I chop me person will be unfollow. The first one no a year followed by NDC numbers ayenya NPP numbers omunya the difference in the voting pattern no any nipa owen no e de nyina at to screen so if I chop say na mekan no 1992 no Rawlings win Adubuahe Rawlings nya 2,323,135 and Adubuahe nya 1.204 plus something or the infinite DH. But the difference in the voting pattern no now 1,118,371. That was the difference in the vote. It was 1992. If I just all hear me now, you think maybe there's some discrepancies in the figures. Me prompt me. Now, my main program air 1 hour with Munufie and air live on YouTube. So also air live on Facebook. And they say no to NPP. I became live to send and ra on my year 19 about these 3 platforms no and I program no. Now, me subscribe say if you wish. Send a so also share and I'll be like and so and also air possible. But 96. Sani Americana NPP for change Professor Adubuahe Ekofa Ira J.A. Kufuor at the nearby. Now Rawlings enya over 4 million votes. Emma Kufuor enya 2.8 878. The difference, in over NDC votes now for NPP votes now, it was 1.264,880. About your here's our pattern here. What it means and say Rollins ni NPP gap in them no, not it a widen over 1 million votes. Rollins ni NPP gap no, a widen a super over 1 million votes. But surprisingly, no, Rollins try 8 years in the end because he in himself Ghana's constitution, local 2 terms I won't even go be. And the first part of NDC, no, now a cancer aka and a Rollins vice, but Rollins a year car at the Tamils about the share. And Rollins, if you could by popular acclamation, no, Rollins Paja at Tamils and sa a catch the Ghana for an NDC for say, or I say at Tamils in the dinner day. And at Tamils in the J could for the boss election also in the year 2000. Now, surprisingly, no, at Tamils are no the Rollins are there, no. Enya 2,750,124. Emma J.A. Kufo, the opposition leader then, ebe when he voted by 3,631,263 votes. The difference, 881,139. Emma J.A. Kufo by when you but you hear the pattern. So whilst Rollins was winning with a margin of 1.2, 1.1, Kufo by winning with a margin of over 800,000. But you follow argument in here. I'll do the discussions here, then we all know what I'm trying to arrive at. In 2004, 4 years after being a sign called the next general election, NDC, the Professor Mills, NPP, the J. Kufo's second term. Professor Mills this time round, 3,850,368 votes. Emma Yera J. Kufo enya 4,524,074 with the difference of 673,706. You wait me a comment along the point. Now, say if you think say I'm going too fast, and now say be 7 American be or question BBC me pacho wait me bisa na matwa in 2004, Kufo signed Wene Mills with over 600,000 votes. But Mills Kufo over 800,000 votes. Mills Kufo second round over 600,000 votes. So you could see, say, NPP Wene Abana. They also do the same thing to say Rollins. They widen the gap. They widen the gap. Yamenfa the crazy Prof. Mills Inyanek where we call Emma the vice president then John Mahama able to key over in 2012. No, Kufo Aircono Kufo so try 8 years we no Nana Adodanko Kufo Ado ebe face Professor Mills in 2008. I was about to jump to 2008, but I'm seeing you see 2008 the Fanko. In 2008 election, I see a co-election about 3 terms. You call the first normal election, about runoff, you call runoff, and at time, a come fini into you call time elections, Emma Prof. Mills, Ewene, Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo in that election. Now, saying an election, Prof. Mills were with 4,521,032. And Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, enya 4,480,446 with a voting difference of 40,586. It was the NPP winning by 600,000 difference, 800,000 difference. Prof. Mills etiba form with only 40,000 difference. Only 40,000. That was what Professor Mills they win Akufo-Addo. And the Prof. Mills, John Mahama be replacing in 2012 election. NPP for signed Nana Donasa be facing the vice president of Prof. Mills, which is John Mahama, His Excellency. Echo 2012 elections. In that election, John Mahama had 5,574,761. Emma Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo enya 5,248,898. The difference in the votes now is 325,863. So what it means here is say, John Mahama to me, a born home more than Jampe Prof Mills 40,000 no, a widen the gap no by over 300,000. Yet no, one new Kufuor 600,000 and over or 800,000 and over no, or new difference no. Then JM a boy Juma infrastructure ubia ni Ghana ubeti makasi JM am one home more. And whilst we are going for the 2016 election, we were confident. Ghana for most of them were confident. NDC for were confident. Say John Dramani Mahama, because of the improvement what they Ghana for certain infrastructure wise, security, almost everything, all sectors of the economy. Emma IMF predicted say the next year after now, Ghana's economy was going to boom. JM ebe face a doom so. Na Kufuor mu nyina inherit. I quite remember say Kufuor time no or their suffer ne kwa kusumbuzo em ko bompaye. But GM team be solve such challenges nyina efiri ho. Yet omoko election in 2016 no GM got only 4,771,188. Emma na adodan kwa Kufuor do a na onye hwe wo Ghana obi anim say papa yi de o man be ye president a enye yie no. Ebe we need that election by 5,755,758. with a voting difference of almost 1 million, which is 984,570. Now the down kwa wide gap no even Kufuor eje abana free Rollins battle no and then his second round now the down kwa by 2016 ebenya more votes even than that. These are the figures I'm saying when say if you have any question around this kind of figures, wait me, I can't tell me. All right, I don't feel it was the assembly elections. You could see something good is coming. That is what we all want. Let's move forward to 2020. In 2020 election, NDC signed John Mahama saying could face Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. And this time, the fourth round. Because Prof Mills abiti Nanado. John Mahama abiti Nanado. Nanado abiti John Mahama. So they were going on the fourth round. I say who is who in 2020 general election. John Mahama of the NDC, Enya 6,213,182. These figures are from the EC. I'm not making anything up. Data here that from the EC. And you don't say, oh, contrary view be now. We can just cross-check those of the EC. That is where I'm getting all these figures from. Emma NPP, Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, Enya 6,730,587 with the difference of 517,405. 517,405. Almost half of and that's even this time around more than half of the first round no munya. But this is where the things are coming in. This is where maybe I put you most of my analysis from. Let's check all this, the data on my screen very, very carefully. So we know because election. Election. The first round, was defeated by 984,000 plus votes. Round 2, was defeated by 517,000, which is a difference more than 500,000 votes. Which means NDC and Timiam close the gap between NDC and NPP very much. NDC and Timiam close the gap per these records. You could see say the gap a widen there. And it is the same partner. Kufuor first round, Kufuor second round, you could see the same pattern. And because in the Kufuor's first round, he got over 800,000 votes. In the second round, he got over 600,000 votes, which is more than half. of the votes he got in the first round. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in the first round got about 984,000 votes plus. In the second round, 500 and something, which is more than half of the vote he got. So now, this is where I have a problem with NDC's campaign strategies. Let's play the game here. Say NDC, EPC winning about next year's election. What it means here is that John Mahama needs over 500,000 votes to win. In other way around, no. I will say John Mahama, it will close the gap of 517,000, no. SNDB Tuso, and send away my winning. In Timpacho, someone say, and yes, small Jenina, John Mahama Babacono. And if so, we end this in that's a what game is a easy to win, a patcho, and yet that easy to win. My man can't history be sure. During school for second term, no. But my man for data and assigned to screen to be maybe the data will speak for itself here. And a boy, Jumapa. And yet, I grew in a if somebody thinks, say, yeah, there is something. We can actually do something different here. We are not doing that. Yeah, a lot of things about to screen. So, Minia Gilbert will say, Ghanaians, watch this man's face carefully. Akufo-Addo never wins a clear election in Ghana. None of the NPPs have ever won a fair elections in Ghana. That is NDC's position here. NDC in Ibia, this is how we talk. NDC in Ibia, some kind of NPP and winning by general election, fair biada, which I do agree. But per Ghana's constitution, Nipa Obobaba AEC. And this EC declares a winner per constitution and what the court says, you need to bring on different figures and different things to overturn that decision, because per the 2012 court case, elections are won at the polling station. And this is what EC the man opponent to be what the court says. That's it. But let me go back to history again. In 2008, na Akufo-Addo in the second term away. Nti candidate Akufo-Addo eba Atamels ebe face here. He went for the first round. Ubi 50% plus one. So we went for the second round. Second round no kowie no ekoka time in the Bono region. Into we all have to go and then witness time votes in the time for Koto Abano. Omotoma NDC, so it made say NDC away na Abano. Answer na ECB declare Abano. President Kufuor was the president then. Nana Addo Dankwa being the opposition leader was on TSMA EC in declare election. So it took time. Emma per sources on President Kufuor had to come in and order Afarijan, then the EC boss to go on and declare because NPP and Lucy Abano. So the question I'm going to ask is say, Obi a Omaye president na no etime orders Omaye Mobaba no. And as Omaye handed over MO opposition party, which is then NDC was in the position, MO formed the government. No. Do you think say unless or a president or we near Abano the Bemau? That is the question I'm asking now. And the NDC should be very, very, very careful. So what we say we NDC in our battle no a done deal for NDC. NDC are winning pay the figures and the data here no. And yet that easy. Because if NDC really wants to win, you need over 800,000 votes to win. So the question is, we NDC now, are you ready? Says 800,000. Are you going to work for John Mahama to win? Because I'm telling you, say John Mahama can never become the president. And these are the data on the ground. This data, nobody is making anything up because this is a data. I mean, sure say will be or follow Ghana politics. Be in him say that is the truth. Na yeka wahano. And NDC ni what you want also na Ghana aye den. Na NT